I'd like to roll the video from our CEO, Dr. Leila Fourie, as she welcomes the Southern Palladium team.
We are very excited to welcome Southern Palladium Limited as it lists on our main board. We are pleased that Southern Palladium has decided on a secondary listing at the JSE. The JSE story is intrinsically linked to the mining industry. The exchange was started in a mining tent a year after gold was discovered, then moved to the stables in the mining camp that would someday become Johannesburg. The mining sector has in many ways paved the way for South Africa to become one of the most advanced economies in Africa, and it continues to be a leading contributor to GDP. At the JSE, we remain very committed to creating an effective environment for companies such as Southern Palladium to raise capital and to grow.
A few weeks ago, South Africa hosted the Mining Indaba, and of course you will all know that this is the platform where mining exploration companies, where investors, where impacted parties and communities really can get together and engage and discuss and collaborate on where the sector is going, what this community is about. And the JSE always sends a team down to the Indaba, and the team came back from that so pumped up and excited by the level of debate and the plotting and the planning and the activities that you and your community have for your sector. And certainly us as the JSE, we're very, very excited coming away from those fora to play a role in supporting you in reaching those goals, to play a role in providing an environment and a platform for you to raise the capital and the money that you need to drive those dreams into your realities. We are a robust exchange. We've been around for over 130 years, and we are the largest exchange in Africa with deep liquidity, which means that a lot of people are interested in trading the companies on our exchange. We are also a very good venue of choice for companies like yourselves who has been seeking a secondary fast-track listing, and we will work our absolute hardest to make sure we do live up to your expectations of the custodianship that you have placed in us in terms of your listing and in terms of the market that is going to trade your company's shares.
Today I actually want to pay special tribute to the Bengwenyama community and their leaders. The Bengwenyama emanating from the Eswatini area and to settled in the area of Steelpoort and Burgersfort more than 170 years ago. 16 years ago, the leaders of the Bengwenyama took a decisive step, and their perseverance and vision is celebrated here today.
We started off in a tent on the mining fields in Joburg, and then we moved into an open outcry where people are shouting, nice bright jackets, everyone's standing around. That's not happening anymore here. The trading engine and where all of that information and that excitement now happens is literally below that floor, down where you drove into the basement, and there's our trading engine on computers. So instead of having crazy people running around shouting orders, we've now got that happening at the speed of light as we have orders coming in and out of the trading engine as fast as literally the speed of light. And you can see those represented on the screen up there on the left-hand side. We have our bids. The bids meaning those are clients that are wanting to buy your share. And then the asks is offers to sell. Now don't worry about the price yet, it's early days. So someone wants to buy your share for R6.90 and someone wants to sell it for R66. But that'll sort itself out as we get going through the day, and it's a listing, it's early days. So if we say we're trading at the speed of light, orders are coming from anywhere in the world. The trading engine is capable of handling millions of orders a day, and we do go through close to 20 million orders a day. Now, if you break that down, on average, we are doing 300 orders a second. So every second, the trading engine is being hit with 300. That's a lot faster than you can actually shout as you used to do in the open outcry bit. And the trading engine has to think about what comes in. Within 100 microseconds, the trading engine is notified, and the rest of the world can see that price in 300 milliseconds maximum. Now, how fast do you blink? 300 milliseconds. So faster than you can blink almost, that information has hit London, Singapore, New York, wherever the the JSE shares are distributed all over the world. It's a little bit more technology orientated and complicated, I guess, than a tent back in the days, but we haven't changed from what the main part is. Meeting buyers and sellers on the exchange. We'll be sounding the kudu horn. We've got 3 levels of orders that are coming through. We've got a best bid of R6.90 and a best offer, which is the selling side, of R66 at 25,000 shares on the one side. As we get closer to the 9 o'clock time period, we'll start seeing a few of those orders coming through, and throughout the day, the instruments will have continuous trading up until 10 minutes to 5 o'clock. And that is where we have the same thing as we're doing right now, a closing auction, and that's where the closing price gets determined. Everyone shuts down for the day, and that's where really you now understand where the term working 9 to 5 comes from. Market waits for no one. If you can join me in a countdown from 10 seconds onwards, as loud as you can, let's get this share listed on the JSE today. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.